like I should call this Grandma Gone Wild. Old Lady Gone Wild. I am like, I was saying to Yvonne, my daughter, yesterday, I'm like, I feel like excited. I am so excited. And I'm decluttering. I'm turning 60. I'm going to say in every video that I am turning 60 on June 4th. And my basement and all of our building supplies and under the house and every stinking room in the house is going to be decluttered fully, so that all I have to do is the one box challenge type stuff that I put in my previous video, which I'll link at the end of this in case you missed it, because if you're either a beginner or you've already decluttered your home, this is maintenance declutter, okay? So let me show you. This is the goal for today. And I want to tell you that if you're watching these, at the end of all of this, yeah, I'm going to go like, oh yay, the furnace shut off. Every time I film, that stupid furnace turns on, and we don't even have the heat on right now. But I am going to be organizing these things, and I've emptied so many boxes. A lot of you were like, well, not a lot. Some of you had said if you had uniform boxes, it would look so much nicer and more uniform, but I wasn't going to spend the money for it. But I think I've emptied so many boxes that I probably could do it. So this is the shelf we're going to hit today, but I'm going to do something else too that I'm going to tell you about in just a second. These are seasonal items. This is my seasonal shelf spilling onto the floor. And this is what we're going to tackle today. But first, I have told you guys that a lot of this stuff, or all of it, the furniture is going. What I want to do to build even more momentum for myself, let me put you on my tripod. What I want to do, I have in my pocket, because I have cargo pants on, look, gone. And I'm going to put some tape. We're going to go around, and I'm going to be putting this sign on all the things that are going to be gone, because I can't get rid of them today. But I talked to my husband about it this morning. Like, he had wanted to try to sell some of our furniture. We stink at selling furniture, at selling anything, but I don't have the patience. Honestly, I don't have the patience for it. So what I told him, I'm like, if you want to sell stuff, it's not supposed to rain next Saturday. Let's put it on the lawn. I can announce it. We live in an association. I can put it on my association page and our town page. I can put pictures up. This is what we're getting rid of. And I was like, we can try it for the day. And then every single thing that doesn't sell, either Saturday or Sunday. Oh, I can't donate to Goodwill Sunday. Okay, donations go on Saturday. So we'd have to end it at like 3 o'clock so we could get over there before donation time ends. Anything in the trash could go on Sunday, anything we're bringing to the dump. So within the week, the gone items are going to be gone. And included in this, as I looked around, I thought, there's some things that I don't know if my husband's okay with, and he's not even home right now. Rather than spend time waiting for him, I'm going to put the gone sign on. It's kind of like, do you remember the Gong Show? Gong, and you had to be gone. I'm going to put the gone sign on them. And I'm going to bring him down here and be like, okay, which ones do you want to remove? And I'll let him just go around and remove the ones that he wants to keep. And maybe he'll even let me film it. I hope so. Okay, are you ready? This is it. So come on. If you Post-it notes, tape, and then we're going to hit this shelf. I'm giving myself about an hour total. I want to show you and myself, excuse me, that it's 11:26. Those are my cute little sweet grandchildren. 3 out of 4 of them anyway. I want to show you 1 hour at a time can accomplish so very much. So let's get moving. I'm starting right here. I also brought a Sharpie down because I didn't write gone on every single one of these, but a lot of them have the gone sign. And so right here, I don't trust the Post-it note to really stay. So I'm going to reinforce it with Scotch tape. Non-spons, that's what they would say, non-spon. Okay, this one, gone. Because we opted for the other style we have. These were free, I got them from a brand. And then I'm going to give my husband, I'm going to write a gone sign on our other stools, but I know my husband likes these stools better than the ones I have upstairs. This is going now. This would be something to go to the dump. It was, I got it from the brand, and this piece didn't have, I don't know, there's something it was missing. So they sent me another piece, and I still have this, which is so dumb. So this is going to go to the dump. I'm going to put it over on my black table and keep on going. I thought I already lost my tape. Okay. Then these are the wooden stools that my husband likes. So I'm going to tell him, do you want to keep the ones upstairs, which I like because they have a back on them, but I'm not going to argue about it. If he wants to keep it, he can keep it. We'll let him pick which stools. And as a matter of fact, we might get rid of all of them. Well, depending on where we move to, the island that we have in our kitchen was custom made for our kitchen. So I'm not really planning to take it with me because it's the perfect size for someone to have. Now, right here are 2 dining room chairs. You'll see more of them here in a minute. We've already agreed that these are going, so I know they're going to be gone. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, these chairs, which I'll take my boxes off of, super inexpensive, from Target. I don't even know what, I'll have to ask my husband what this is. These are from Target, and they are considered dorm furniture. They are great. We've had them for absolute years, like 10 years or more. And honestly, other than they could use the little green machine to clean them up, there's nothing wrong with these, which is why it was so hard for my husband to get rid of them, but they're gone. This basket, I had bought it because I saw how to make a tree collar. I've already gotten rid of the twine I was going to use to do the project. And so I'm going to actually use this today to store items in that are going to Goodwill. And then they'll keep the basket too. These chairs we had bought as like office chairs, I'm pretty sure. The cats kind of clawed them up. I don't know if anybody would want these, so they could end up going to the dump in the end. So if they didn't sell, I might be tempted to bring them to the dump, and then we have an area where people can rescue things from the dump, so that is gone. This chair my husband got from someone's yard, someone that we knew, and he was using it as like a prayer chair to come down here and pray, but he doesn't anymore. So I'm going to put gone on this chair as well. Sturdy wood. Who knows? Somebody might want it. Some of this stuff I could even give away for free. These we had actually decided to get rid of. This is something that you put on your car so that as snow builds up, you can remove these, remove the snow. Honestly, they don't work the way you would think they work. The snow's heavy, it's hard to remove, and we just didn't use them, so these are gone too. And I'm going to put them in my Goodwill pile to take this week. Yvonne and I are going for 3 days to Vermont to visit my son, daughter-in-law, and 3 grandchildren, so that Yvonne and Brittany and I can go out for a Mother's Day dinner before Yvonne has her baby, since this will be Yvonne's first Mother's Day. So these are going to go as soon as I get back from Vermont. We'll fill the car up and head to Vermont, or excuse me, head to Goodwill. So I want to make a Goodwill pile that I can easily put in the car. These are my husband's coats, pretty much. I need him to go through these, but I'm not even going to write gone on them because that can be kind of offensive if you're not ready to say goodbye. And then put these aside. All right, this is a Trader Joe's. I mean, this is such a great bag for shopping. I actually might bring this to Vermont with us. I was thinking about hitting the Costco there and seeing what it was like compared to ours. If I do, I'll definitely bring my camera or my phone, and Yvonne and I will record some of that. I'm pretty sure this is stuff we have to keep for our cable company. And then over here, all of these chairs gone. This is from our dining room set. Gone over here. Oh man, you guys, I have spent probably 3 years strengthening my declutter muscles for just this moment. I always feel like God has a plan. So when you're decluttering, if you feel badly that you're going in layers, even though you know eventually you'll probably just get rid of it all, please don't beat yourself up. we all practice and learn and get better as we go, and it doesn't serve us. The guilt doesn't serve us. But I will tell you, when you get there, you are going to feel so amazing. This was the desk my husband was using. It matches mine. I'm out of the ones that say gone, but this is a blue tag sale, and we're going to know anything with a blue tag. Oh, here's some gones. Okay, anything with the blue is gone. This is my brother-in-law's hat. We're keeping that. And this is my husband's book. I'm sure it's here because he wants to keep it, but he's going to go through his books again. This is a New Living Translation Bible. I'm going to keep this one. And this one is another New Living Translation Bible that we actually bought on Thrift Books. So I'm going to let this one go and let it be donated. And then, oh no, I didn't intend to get into books, but I'm distracted. Okay, we're going to leave this. These are a bunch of journals for me I need to go through. But just so we're clear, this is the gone pile. And then I feel like there was, oh, here's one. This is the camera. This is a great camera. Maybe I can sell it. This is the one that I used when I first started YouTube, but it's not really meant for video. I bought it as a portrait camera, but I have not used it in probably 5 years, or 4 years. So that one's gone. I'd love to sell it. Oh, and there's a TV screen up there. My husband was using it for work so that it was kind of like large print, but obviously it's been sitting up there since he stopped using it, since he broke down his office. I don't think we're going to want to move it. If we do end up moving, I'll explain the move for those of you who don't know. Oh, I just found another Bible of mine. Anybody else have 55 Bibles in their house? We have got so many Bibles in our house. Okay. When we lived in Nicaragua, a Bible was like 2 weeks' wages. We gave away so many Bibles. Do you know how blessed you are if you have the money to just go out and buy yourself a Bible? Whoops, I almost removed my blue sticker. So I'm putting that on here for my husband. I know we'll keep our printer. So that is going to stay. This is a cardboard box. This can come out. And this can go to the dump. Every time I look, I see something else. And a lot of it, you'll be like, you already decided to get rid of that. I did, and we didn't, right? So then it becomes another declutter. And that's why in my last video I said, just as important or sometimes more important than doing the actual declutter is planning when the stuff's going and where it's going. Because is it really a declutter if it's still in your house? No, because now I'm putting this blue thing on it so that we know to get rid of it, right? No bueno, learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. Anything with a blue tag, I'm saying, has to be gone within a week. So, the file cabinets. The rusty, crusty file cabinet, gone. If we want to bring it out to the yard sale, we can do that. I really don't care one way or the other. As long as in the end, within a week, it's gone. All right. I just thought of something else. This is so much fun. You guys, I'm having so much fun. Who knew it could be so much fun to just like get rid of your stuff? This here is an electric piano. And we have a digital piano that I know my husband wants to keep. That's fine. But this one was, one son gave it to the other son. The other son moved out and said, you know, I've taken everything I want. So I know I can get rid of this. It's gone. And speaking of which, there's something that you guys gave to me as advice to get rid of, and it's going. More than one of you said, stop using the real mattresses when your guests come. Excuse the lighting, but I don't want to move lights around. I want to get rid of my stuff. They said, have just the air mattresses. Get rid of the big mattresses. We certainly don't want to move them. And my husband, I talked to him about it this morning. He was all in to get rid of them because he's the poor guy who hauls them up and down the stairs when we have guests. So there's 2 mattresses right here, and they're going. There's actually a third that's in our 3-season porch, and that's going to be going as well. I'm not going to lie. This is a tough one for me because I just really like to have different items, and I always want my kids to be active, my grandkids to be active. By the way, I took a shower and grabbed my camera because right after I've showered, that's my high energy of the day. No makeup on, decluttering. First priority, because I have a goal. I have a goal of wanting this place completely decluttered. I think the house will show better that way. Even, you know, you need to be showing people the wide open spaces, right? And even if I stayed here, I'm turning 60 and I don't want to waste my time on all these projects. It's time to slow down and enjoy life more. Okay. One of the things I had thought about was how many I have decluttered these sports balls probably 2 other times. So here's what I'm thinking. I still have a volleyball net, so we'll keep the volleyball for now. I have one smallish soccer ball that's good for children. The adults can just use it. I have 2 volleyball. Isn't this a volleyball or is this a soccer ball? This is a soccer ball because it has the hexagons. So this futsal ball, okay, maybe what I'll do, these are the same size actually. I'm going to keep the one that says futsal. Then we have one big wiffle ball, one small wiffle ball, a softball, and a baseball. I'm going to get rid of the baseball, keep the softball. This is a great little ball that the kids sometimes use to shoot hoops. So they love that one. I'm going to get rid of this one. And then we have a football, and my grandson does like to play pass with his dad. I need to either find the lid to this or switch them out. All right, then we have a pump. I need to go through all of my coolers because I have too many coolers. This is also a cooler, but I love it because it folds up so small. And then this is a crappy pump. And then I have a good pump. So I'm going to, for now, pack this crappy pump. Although this is like a hand pump. All right. All right, you win, Robin. I can hear him now. So let's put the pump in here. And then right here we have some goggles. But look how old, and they're kind of like, where are you? Old, kind of stained, kind of crusty. So let's just get rid of them. If anyone really wants goggles, let's buy them some new goggles. And while we're at it, I have way too many shoe boxes. I'll hold this to the side. I'll put this with my boxes, but a box declutter is definitely on its way once we get everything organized. I am thinking big right now, but what if I am thinking big right now, but come down to where I am. What if I could get everything? What am I doing? Showing you my furnace? No necesita. What if I could get everything decluttered and organized by my birthday? Whoa. Whoa, would that not be amazing? I'm going to move this for now. This, I really need Yvonne and my husband to go through because they're the fishermen of the family. I am not a fisherman. I hate fishing. And there's water shoots in here. There's rope. There's reels. Okay, weirdly. Oh, I guess this is something my husband kept. It used to be where a watch of his was, but I guess he just recycled that box. The man can recycle. Oh, these are fun. I'll bring these out. My sister buys us these, and you put them in the fire, and they all different colors. So we'll have fun using those. I can maybe put it outside under the kettle pit, the fire pit. Okay, but what I'm thinking is I have a tackle box up here. Yvonne really isn't into tackle, so to speak. She's more into worms. Like, she doesn't use whatever you call the lures. I can't even reach that one back there, and I know my stool is upstairs because my husband used it. Can she do it? Let's see if we reach this. Hide this door that also needs a blue sign on it. Oh, yeah, just move things out of your way, Karen. I also have Oh yeah, skates. I gotta figure out which daughter wanted to keep skates. Okay, does this go on here? Yeah, that's what I just took off. All right. It's about to fall. I gotta slow down, take a breath. That's why I call it a rage declutter, because this wonky, stupid table, I think, needs to go to the dump. My husband repaired it because it wouldn't like stand up anymore, but this was supposed to go, so I'm gonna put it in the go pile. It has only been 20 minutes. All right, I'm thinking one of these women's skates, I'm supposed to be getting down the tackle box, I realize, but one of these was supposed to go to Vermont for Brittany to try on. And I need to figure out which ones, because Crecia, I think, wanted to keep her skates. So I'm going to have Cree again look at which ones are hers, because I had them in the car. My husband brought one pair in the house. I was going to have her try both pairs on, take which ones she wanted, and donate the other pair. So I got to figure out which ones I'm bringing since I'm going tomorrow. Also, I just made a decision. An administrative decision that we don't need 2 tackle boxes. I can empty one into the other. What's hard about a rage declutter is you don't often take time to do what you need to do. This is nasty, you guys. Oh my, what the heck? It's got rocks in it. I gotta get out my glasses. This screams my son Fran and his little treasures. Oh my, yeah, that's gross. Yeah, this is just going. This is just going. So I'm glad I opened it, because I wonder if the other one is that bad. Let's open it and find out. So this is going. All right. So we have this one. This is Yvonne's, I'm pretty sure, because it's purple. So yeah, that's pretty good. That, I feel like, okay, I get it. Something just fell out of it. And then this one, I almost feel like, okay, it's got pliers and stuff. All right, so we'll keep that. I'm not going through this. No. I'll let them do that. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. I'll let them do that. But I'm at least glad it's all in one box. All right. That does not do it. Let's see why I had it up top. Ooh. So that's good. The hockey skates come down. And these are files. What the heck, Karen? All right, these are my husband's papers. So I'm going to put that over with other papers. So much. This was Yvonne asked for a swim ring. So she got this one and this one. So what I'm going to do is I will keep... Is she going to use this summer? She's having a baby. And these aren't that expensive, you know? I'm going to donate both of them. Honestly, sometimes you do things and you ask for forgiveness instead of permission because you keep it year after year after year and it doesn't get used. This is going in this white basket. All right. While I'm down here, we have these sleds. Again, they always think they're going to use them. And then they don't. I don't even know if we'll live near a hill. And it's something that you can honestly buy again if you need to. Okay. For me, the whole cooler situation is a problem. Honestly. We have way too many. And every time we go through this, I have people that don't want to get rid of the ones I want to get rid of. My opinion is that we hardly ever use a cooler. We have this large duffel bag cooler that stretches out, or does it stretch out? It's on wheels. That's what it is. It's on wheels. Then I have this folding one, okay? And then I have this one if there's just a few of us. So I'm going to keep these. Now, I didn't say it, but these skates belong to my husband. So, because he might want to go skating with his grandkids because they're into skating now. But they live in Vermont. They're in hockey teams, the whole thing. Okay, so we're going to keep these here. All right. And then this one that doesn't, we have used, oh boy, this is what's hard. I just remembered. We use this sometimes during power outages. So, Karen, this fits on a shelf. This doesn't. We do use it sometimes. Does it fit on the shelf? I feel like, nope. What I maybe should do is put, what do I do with my blue tags? I'm going to put a blue tag on both of them and say, which one do you want to keep? That's what I'm going to do. All right. I got to get my tape. I just teased my husband on text. I told him that I was filming and I was like, I'm getting rid of all your possessions for a great video. Not true. Not true. This is our botch. Let's see what he said. Oh, okay, I feel like that's permission. He said, okay, well, you can't take it with you. Or you, all right, let's see, say, oh, here it is. Okay, well, you can't take it to heaven with you. Oh, this is our bocce ball. Definitely keeping that. We use that. These are soccer goals. Definitely, they use this. This is a pool I bought the kids. They had a blast with it. But if it was here, there's a neighborhood pool right down the street, and they were little. I mean, Joanna's still little. But, oh, boy. Okay, no, I could get a $10 one at Dollar General. So this is going to go. They're $10, $20. This is going to Goodwill. And, or maybe they won't take them. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to find out. Mine is kind of picky. I am filthy, you guys. Filthy. I'm making a pile over here. Ugh. Yeah, this is probably $25. And you can get those little hard ones if Joanna wants one, but the kids swim, you know. We have those that we literally play with every time the kids come. And then we have those for, like, you know, coolers. And then that's the fishing stuff that I do need Robin and Yvonne to go through. That's the balls we're keeping. One soccer ball, one volleyball, one football, one softball, and 2 wiffle balls. The air pump we use, my husband's skates, bocce ball, and these are bike helmets. Oh dear. I need to go through the bike helmets. All right, this is what happens if you have an active family. But let me see whose I have here. All right, this one was Fran's. This is either Yvonne or Ava's. That's Rachel's. That's Yvonne's. I think that would be my husband's. So we're going to get rid of this one. I believe this one was Francois. He does not live here, so this one can go. But definitely, you ride a bike, you wear a helmet. So this is going. And then, there we go. There's some good progress. Way more to come. Way, way more. So if you're looking for motivation for decluttering, I would love it. And it would help me too, gotta be honest, if you hit the subscribe button so that YouTube lets you know whenever I upload a new video. So what do we do today? There's a pile here, okay? There's a pile here, except for that cup. I brought down my drink. And this, my husband said we needed to buy one more piece of trim in the bathroom, but I think that's the same. It just needs to be painted. That's what I'm hoping. That's why that's there. But the rest of it's going. These are going to Vermont with me to see if one of these are for my daughter-in-law. This I'm bringing to Vermont with me for my son to look through and see if he wants any. Kind of like last call, because he didn't think he wanted any of them, but I think he might like some for his children. It's always hard, and I'm promising myself and you, I'm not going to pressure him. But I just want to be like, okay, look, last call, here it is. Do you want to look at them or not? maybe we just want to look at them for fun and then it's over, right? While we're there, we'll just look at them, we'll show the kids, and then if he wants to get rid of them, I'll take them right back with me. No big deal. And then we went on a blue tag rant. Blue tags all around. You've got your eviction notice. All of you items with blue tags. So I really hope this is helping you, giving you motivation. I loved hearing some of you been like, we've been waiting for you to do this, or raising your hand, I've been waiting for you to do this. So I love that. And I love that you're always here cheering for me. I love that you've been waiting for me to do this, but you didn't give me a hard time about it. And you just let me grow at my own pace. But we're doing the thing. We are doing the thing. And then I have so many boxes. Look at that big old mess that we're going to try to make the shelves look more uniform so that anything I'm keeping looks so much better. But all of this stuff, we're going through all of it, man. All right, that feels great. I'm so happy. Remember, as always, God loves you and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.